everyone, welcome to Home Cooking with me, Hema Subramanian. Christmas is around the corner and we are going to celebrate Christmas by making these delicious mini Christmas cakes which is loaded with dry fruits and walnuts. Now this is an absolutely simple and easy recipe that you can make very quickly. So let's get started and check out the recipe. For the Christmas cake, I've taken about half cup of pitted dates. So there are roughly about 8 large dates. I've removed the seed. Keep this aside. So now I'm going to take 1 cup of dry fruits. Here I have 3 different kinds of raisins. Black, green, and golden raisins. Next I'm adding 3 different colors of tutti frutti. Next I'm adding a few glazed cherries. So I've just cut them into half. So totally I've taken 1.5 cups of dry fruits for this recipe. For this recipe I'm taking 1.5 cups of walnuts. Walnuts are a healthy and versatile nuts. Their nutty and creamy flavor makes them a perfect partner for all your baking needs. You can also add them to other dishes for extra flavor and texture. So I've roughly chopped the nuts. Keep this aside. Next I'm going to sieve 1 cup of maida or all-purpose flour. To this add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Next add 3/4 cup of brown sugar. If you don't have brown sugar, you can also use white sugar. Next add the dry fruits. Add the chopped walnuts. Whether it is sprinkling of walnuts in your breakfast muesli or a handful of walnuts eaten as an afternoon snack, there are plenty of ways in which these nuts can make your everyday healthy. So make sure the nuts and the dry fruits are coated in the flour. Next add half cup of melted butter. Just mix it all in. Next add 1 cup of milk. This is boiled and cooled milk. Next add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Grate a little bit of nutmeg. So the nutmeg is optional. If you don't have it, it's okay. Just mix it all in. The cake batter is coming together so beautifully. I'm getting this lovely fragrance of vanilla and cinnamon. Make sure the batter is not too thick or too runny. So this is a very good consistency. This is a nice dropping consistency, and if you can see, the dry fruits and the walnuts are coated beautifully with the batter. The cake batter is done. Keep this aside. Now preheat the oven at 180 degrees for 15 minutes. I have 4 ramekins here. I'm just going to grease it with a little butter. Make sure you grease it at the bottom and on the sides nicely. Add the prepared batter to the ramekins. Bake them at 180 degrees for about 40 minutes. The mini cakes have baked perfectly. Remove them from the ramekins once it's cooled down completely. Just gently release the cakes from the ramekins. Wow, those mini Christmas cakes look absolutely incredible. Now I have baked them in ramekins, but you can also bake them in cake tins if you don't have ramekins. But make sure you adjust the temperature accordingly and bake it for about 45 minutes if you're baking it in a cake tin. So do try these wonderful cakes, share it with your family and friends, and enjoy this Christmas. Wish you all a very Merry Christmas.